In today's class, we are going to discuss about the two types of conducting tissues of plant, which are xylem and phloem. We will go into detail about their structure, about their components, and the gross function of these two tissues. The conducting tissues can be divided into two types. First type is called the xylem and the second type is called the phloem. Now since xylem is a tissue, it is made up of different types of cells. The types of cells that are present in xylem are called the tracheids, the vessels, the xylem parenchyma and the xylem fibers. In case of phloem, the types of cells that the phloem tissue is made up of is also four types, but the names are different. Here, the components of the phloem are the sieve tubes, the companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and the phloem fibers. Xylem tissue is the tissue responsible for conduction of water and minerals inside the plant. The older xylem tissue do not take part in conduction of water and minerals, but they form the part of the wood in the very big trees. The bark, if we cut the bark of the tree and the log of the tree, we can see that the xylems are deposited in the form of concentric cycles. The four elements that the xylem is made up of are called tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem sclerenchyma. The tracheids are dead elements. They are long tube-like cells. The vessels are also dead elements, but they are actually devoid of any content and they are placed end to end to form a long narrow tube. Xylem parenchyma is the living structure with a prominent nucleus and cytoplasm. And xylem sclerenchyma is also the dead structure and it provides the mechanical support. In this picture, we can see that in the longitudinal section of the xylem vessel, there is absolutely nothing inside the xylem vessel. So it contains no cytoplasm. So it can provide the maximum area for transport of water. It has a very thick lignified cell wall which provides the support, but the cell wall is not thick universally. It is somewhere thin, and those thin area of the cell wall is called the peat. And there are the gaps where end wall cell has been lost to provide a very hindrance free way for water transport. And in the right side picture, we can see that in the log of a tree, there are the concentric xylem rings that have been deposited year after another. And by counting the number of xylem rings, we can approximately know that the tree is how long old. So we can see that in this picture, there are 24 rings of the xylem in this log of the tree. So we can say that the tree is approximately 24 years old. The next one is called the phloem tissue. Phloem tissue is actually responsible for movement of water and also the prepared food that is actually being prepared in the leaves of the plant. So the prepared food is transported to different parts of the plant because all the growing parts of the plant need the food. And the phloem tissue is made up of four components: the sieve plate, the sieve tube, phloem parenchyma, companion cells, and also there is phloem fibers. And among the members of the phloem tissue, only the phloem fibers are the dead elements and rest of them are living elements. And phloem is not only transporting it to the downward direction, but it is also transporting it to upward direction as well. Now the sieve tubes are made up of elongated cells placed end to end forming a long tube. The companion cells are actually the parenchyma cells adjacent to the sieve tube. And phloem parenchyma is parenchymatous tissue found associated with phloem. They are present outside the companion cell. And the phloem fibers are sclerenchymatous cells found associated with phloem. They mainly provide support. Now we are going to look at the key differences between xylem and phloem. The first difference is that the xylem conducts the water and minerals, but the phloem conducts the prepared food material. Now xylem conducts the water and minerals in only one direction, that is only in the upward direction. But the phloem conducts the prepared food in both downward and upward direction. In case of xylem, there are 4 components, out of which 3 are dead elements and 1 is a living element. But in case of phloem, among the 4 elements, 3 are living elements and 1 is the dead element. So this is all about the difference between xylem and phloem, and also you can put the names of the elements as also a point of difference.